Hey Awesome Universe, hey Awesome Minds, People of Awesome, hey everybody, Twitter, Tumblr, Keek, WordPress blogging, Instagram. I think I already said WordPress blogging, but whatever. Hey everybody, how you doing? Love you all. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are in the world right now. And this is my reaction to all the news that came out yesterday and today from DC, from the DC cinematic universe and the DC television cinematic universe. So, two franchises. Well, there's been a lot of stuff lately. Yesterday there was two shows that have now been added to the development on the CW, and that's Young Justice and the Avenger. Not the Avengers, the Avenger character in the DC universe. He is also on the list for a TV show in development coming for the future in the fall of 2014 or 2015. We don't know yet, but there's a good chance it's 2014 and 2015, basically. Just like a lot of other shows. We also found out some details on the new Hourman show. That's one of the new DC Comics shows. That was quite interesting news. We found out that there's rumors circling about the movie version of The Flash getting who they want to cast. There is also who Warner Brothers want to be The Flash. There is also, I think, I'm trying to think, what else was today? There was also about, somebody from the movie apparently thinking that they're coming back from Man of Steel, they're coming back for the sequel, World's Finest. There was a lot of news yesterday. And also about the movies, about the future movies, about how there's going to be 2 Justice League member solo movies, and then also at the same time in the same year, probably, so like 4 movies in 1 year, 2 low-budget movies, DC Comics movies in the DC Cinematic Universe, and I was kind of like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff, and also it was interesting to hear what Henry Cavill said in his interview, which is hit everywhere now, on Ben Affleck, on the Man of Steel DVD, everything about quite a few things for the Justice League, for World's Finest, for the DC Cinematic Universe movies. He's talked a lot about that. So it's gonna be interesting to let's get right down to this. Okay, so the first thing I've got here, I'm going to go from down, because my thing, as you can see, it's right there. There's that's the page, the Awesome Universe page, and this is where, I'm going to tell some new things. Okay, right, I'm going to say my reaction on each thing, on DC's future. Because I did kind of do one for Marvel, so it's fair that I do one for DC, because I love DC as well. Okay. Well, the rumours is lately today that it's come out that rumours have been circling that Warner Brothers is desperately pursuing mega popular superstar Bradley Cooper to join in the upcoming Justice League Assemble crossover movie, massively anticipated, and to play the role as the Flash, the Scarlet Speedster. Well, as we all know, he has always, kind of been there, always been on the list of people. And all I can say is, guys, I'm okay with this. I'm down for this because, for me, I don't mind, Chris Pine is my favorite to play the Flash. But if it's not him, Bradley Cooper, I would not mind because he's a good, popular, he's got charisma, he's a funny actor. He can play, and we've seen him play these type of action hero roles. So him, Chris Pine, and any other good popular actor, I'm fine with it. So, hopefully they just get the right one. If they do a Flash solo movie, I'll be really happy. If they don't, I will, and they just put him in Justice League. If they haven't, I hope they do a Flash movie. Because he deserves one. Okay, next news. Well, that was the first news of DC, and basically, I'm fine with if it's Bradley Cooper, so I'm down for that. Okay, guys, let's see. Harry Lennox, this is the new one. Harry Lennox, the actor that was General Swanwick in Man of Steel, has said lately that he has some confidence that he will reappear in the World's Finest movie, the Man of Steel sequel, aka Superman and Batman crossover movie. So, and also remember who his assistant was. It was Carol Ferris, that girl who was Carol Ferris, who is Hal Jordan, Green Lantern's main love interest, and she is also a supervillain, aka also anti-hero in the comics. So, yep, she's big. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I think that would be quite cool if he's in it again. You need someone like him to be in there. Okay, let's just, let's keep going. Let's find something new. Oh, no, not Hunger Games. No, not Fast and Furious 7. Yeah, Young Justice. Let's talk about Young Justice. Well, Young Justice, I was talking about, I can tell, as we can all see, you know how Marvel are doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they got the Defenders thing going on Netflix, and they're going to do other TV shows for television. This is DC's answer, because DC have always been good at TV shows. So they're now doing probably a DC television cinematic universe with Arrow, with Flash, with Owlman, with a zombie, with Young Justice, with the Avenger. Some people will probably be like, what about Preacher and also Gotham and Constantine? No offense, guys, those shows are in different networks. This one, all the shows I just mentioned before those three, they're in the CW, so that will be easy to basically move around, basically connect and cross over and everything, so that would be easy. So yeah, Young Justice, and this is saying that maybe Young Justice, and apparently it's saying it will come out potentially on the fall of 2015. So not 2014, not the one that's coming, so I think they want to plan it a little bit more. I think that's probably to give Owlman and the Zombie and other shows that are on there, the Avenger, give them time to settle and basically get established for the CW and everything, and in their cinematic universe, and then bring in Young Justice and other people. Because who knows, this is only December, guys, they might bring in more people. Okay, what else have we got here? No, not the quotes. No, not Hulk. No, not Walking Dead. Okay, this is an interesting bit. Now, I found this pretty frickin' interesting and pretty cool. Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, as we all bloody know, who I love as Superman, said in his interview on the Man of Steel DVD, and also, out there, because it's gone on YouTube and everywhere, just like I am on YouTube, he said he was mostly interested and excited about the Star Labs Easter egg, which pretty much hinted to Cyborg and the Flash. But he didn't mention the Flash, he just mentioned Cyborg. He was just talking about Cyborg. Plus, Cyborg had 2 Easter eggs in the movie. And guys, if you want to check out what Easter eggs from Man of Steel, just go to my video on my YouTube channel and look for, and it says Man of Steel Easter eggs, and you'll find it. And there was loads in Man of Steel. Okay, guys, yeah, he said that, Cyborg would bring a very exciting and different dynamic to the cinematic universe, and, he would be, he would be excited if he came for the Justice League movie and his own solo movie. And what's kind of funny about that is, when Henry Cavill said, there was something else he said that he was excited for and he was interested in and he would like to happen for that franchise, and then a few months later it was announced. Ironically, that was World's Finest. So, and, wow, I can definitely tell that, that's a hint to Cyborg. Plus, Cyborg, he wasn't, obviously there was the original 7, he wasn't in the original 7, but when the new 52 came for the comics, Cyborg was promoted into the original core members, in the new 52, so then that made it 8 people. So I'm like, that's awesome. So they can put him in there. And okay, let's go to the next news. So don't be surprised if Henry Cavill, trust me, don't be surprised if Henry Cavill's right. Okay, the Owlman, this is an interesting thing about DC. The Owlman, it says there's going to be a drug from the comic books for the series will have a different effect on each person who takes it, summoning different powers and abilities based on their personality and enhancing existing talents or abilities tenfold. But with terrible side effects, and a different person will get powers each week. What's kind of funny about the new details for that show is, there is a drug called Miralico in another DC Comics TV show right now, and that is Arrow. And that is a drug serum used in Arrow Season 2 at the moment that creates super soldiers with super strengths and super abilities by Brother Blood. So, connection, basically. Another hint to the cinematic universe with that. So that was interesting. As we know, Avenger, you know, I think that'll probably come in either fall of 2014 or 2015, just looking at that. Okay, now this is where everything gets a little gets really, really interesting. And this is where I'm gonna have to go a little. I might go a little, you know, crazy. As we know, this is what they said. The latest update on the situation is that DC's and Warner Brothers company big announcement for 2014 will be a plan to release 2 lower budgets movie projects a year, one in the springtime and the other in the fall and autumn, alongside the major tentpoles, aka solo movies, heavy hitters like the members of the Justice League. This could be released in cinemas every couple of years. So basically, there would basically be like 4 DC cinematic movies a year, which is awesome. But let me stop. And basically, we're gonna have a movie, a low-budget DC cinematic movie, in announced in spring, and also the low-budget movie announced in autumn and in the fall. But the Justice League member solo movies would be announced in probably Comic-Con 2014, which I was expecting, and for the future. Well, happy about the 4-year thing, like there's 4 movies and the Justice League solo members and what I'm hearing lately, but one thing I will say, and I've already heard about what they want to do, what people they're talking about doing these movies, and my reaction is, what the fuck is the point? Low budget movies? And I've seen the superheroes and superhero teams that are actually thinking about doing it, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, so, you're telling me that you're gonna do a bunch of heroes, superhero teams, heroes, vigilantes, anti-heroes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, before the Justice League solo members. What the fuck is the point? Because, you know when Justice League happens, and whenever that happens, where are those people going to be in the universe? What's the point of it going to be? Oh, DC, just in a low-budget movie that shows how much they're treating this movie and how much they're taking it seriously. Oh my god. You know, and they said that the names that went up for it were Booster Gold, which I would be doubtful because I like Booster Gold. Deathstroke, I like Deathstroke, that would be cool. And there was some other ones, other teams and everything, and that would be cool, but this does not make sense. Why are you doing these people? You don't need to do these people yet. How about you just do, after World's Finest, this is all happening after World's Finest, by the way, these movies are being released. The announcement will happen in 2014 coming, but you got frickin', what's the point, basically? What is the fucking point with this shit? You've got, basically, you should just be doing a Wonder Woman solo movie, a Flash solo movie, an Aquaman solo movie, a Green Lantern reboot solo movie, and a Cyborg solo movie, and then Justice League. And then it makes sense. You've established and introduced all your characters, your Justice League members, and Martian the Manhunter can just be within the solo movies as like the Nick Fury role, basically. Kind of like he's in and out, and then he finally has his moment in Justice League. And there you go! It's actually that simple, and by doing all these, like, or what, you're going to put them in Justice League? You know, okay, yeah, that would be much better than them not being in it at all, because then it wouldn't make sense. So you'll be like, why the fuck were they even in the universe anyway, at that point? But whatever. Guys, I'm going to leave it now. And I'm going to do more reviews. I'm going to do some reviews today of the Vampire Diaries and the originals, because I need to, you know, obviously, because I have the, my friend can't really record the scenes or anything anymore. So, I have to watch it in the UK and TV, the way it happens. So, guys, you'll get to see the originals of Vampire Diaries. If it's too late, you'll see those reviews tomorrow. So, guys, hope you're all having a great day wherever you are in the world. I love you guys on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, WordPress blogging, Keek, Facebook, Tumblr, everywhere. You know, you guys are amazing. The way you support me is unbelievable. And, DC and Warner Brothers, you know, in there is some really exciting stuff, I will admit. There's some stuff I'm really, really excited for. But there's also stuff that makes me go, fucking, like, ugh, what is the point? for me, it's a bit of a rush at times, some of this, but some of it, sometimes you think they do have to rush. Okay, but guys, leave a like and comment for your opinion of what you think of this, all this stuff I've just mentioned, and I will see you guys in the next video as it continues on. Alright, bye guys, love you, and remember, you're awesome. Alright, bye guys.